Hi everybody, it's me Lily from AJ Crafty Life, and today I'm going to be giving you 10 tips on craft shows, like if you do DIY items or if you sell jewelry or any of that good stuff, because I've raised over $4,000 for charity by selling pony breed bracelets. And I wanted to give you some tips because I've had a little bit of experience. And I know I usually do like American Girl reviews, but I just wanted to give you some tips because I have tips. Tip 1, inventory. You're going to want to bring more than you think you will need. So the first sale you ever do, you're going to want to pick a number. Depends how much your price is. Depends what you're selling. And if you run out, whatever. Like you brought a number that's not 1 or 2 or 3. And if you sell them, you made money. But in the second or third or fourth and on time you do the craft show, you're going to want to more like know a number from your first sale and bring that number. You're going to want to go home with more. Because you're not going to want to have an empty space or an empty table and I think you haven't showed up. Even though you're going to be happy because you sold like 100 items, you might have sold 50 more if you just literally made 50 more. If your item's DIY, this is different if your item is like things you have to buy and you only bought so many. That's way different. Tip 2 is displays. There are so many ways to do displays for holidays, for the theme, so it's something I can't really help you with, but you need displays. You need to think about your item, think about the displays. If you're selling jewelry or bracelets, go to Michael's. They have some really nice displays. They're expensive, but they're really cute. Tip 3 is advertising. You can advertise by putting it on social media. You could advertise by telling your friends. You could advertise in so many different ways. There are so many ways to advertise. So for me, I sometimes put it on my Instagram account. And I tell people, hey, I'm going to be at this craft show at this time, this place. So that's advertising. Tip 4 is marketing. You're going to want to bring enough change. For me, my bracelets are $3, so I bring about $60 in change, like 10 in loonies, 10 in toonies, like 10 in 5. I don't know how I do it. I do not remember, but I bring a lot of change. Like if your items are like $50 or $60, you might not need to bring so much change, but if your items are like under 10, you might want to bring change. That is tip 5, I think. Anyways, I cannot talk today. Tip 6 is packaging. For me, I have these little bags you can find at the dollar store. They're just like mini Ziplocs where I put my items if people want. And you're going to bring wrapping supplies, so you're just going to want to bring packaging. If your items are glass, you might want to bring like bubble wrap. If your items are like jewelry, you might want to bring little boxes. So that's tip 6. Tip 7 is finding a fair, and I don't know why I put this as tip 1, but anyways, you're going to go onto like social media or your friends are going to tell you about a fair. And you're going to look it up and you're going to see, because you need to see the market. Because if the market's older people and you sell for younger people like me, I'm more for kids and young adults. But for my bracelets, but like if you're more like older, you might want to go to a place where there's more like older people. So you have to figure out an age at your first craft show and then try to work with that age. For the 8th tip, I believe, is talking to your neighbors. Talk to your neighbors beside you because your eyes are going to be with them for a day or for 2 days or forever, for however long your like sale is. So you're just going to want to talk to them, make conversation, ask what they're doing. One of my neighbors was really, really nice. And we just talked like when we weren't busy, so then we weren't just sitting there looking at each other like, when will customers come? Tip 9, and I actually have 11 tips because I forgot, so I might have forgotten one. Tip 9, bring food. So we're going to be buying food, of course, because there might be really good food, or you might not want to bring a lot, but bring a snack or two, and then you're not going to be spending all your money, because things are usually more expensive there, because people are actually trying to sell. Tip 10, and there's 11 tips, so this is our second last one. Tip 10 is don't overthink it. You always are like, how can I do this? How can I make this better? I realized, and someone told me this, but then I thought more about it. Every time you go to a craft show, it's a new place where you can sell and make a little money. Not living, you can't live off selling jewelry, but it's fun and you can raise money for charity maybe. I guess you could live off it if you do it once a week, but I don't know. I just do it for fun. But you're always going to want to take it as a new opportunity to make money and a new opportunity to meet vendors and people who might order from you in the future. And the last tip, there's 2 things. One is really small. Do a show, if I do it this year and then I want to do it next year, do it if you did well. If you did poorly and it was cheap, do it. But if it was $100 and your items are 3 and you only sold 3 items, I wouldn't do it because that means the crowd isn't for you, or there wasn't enough people, or yeah. And the last tip is business cards. I know I have 12 tips. I just think of too many, and I think it's good to have more tips. Business cards. You can order business cards and banners off Vistaprint, or you could print your own. My banner is 6 foot wide. It's like the one you can drape on the front of your table. There are taller ones and wider ones that you can use, but I use the wider one and I just tape it to my table. And that's part of this voice. And business cards, you can get bulk on Vistaprint if you want bulk. And pass them out so then you can take orders in the future. More than if someone's there or if they have a really big wrist for me, bracelets, I'm using myself as an example. You could place an order and you could make one with 25 extra beads because their wrist is larger, or you sold all your larges in the style that they choose. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. I will try to make more jewelry videos after my sale in a couple weeks to tell you how it went and to tell you things I should have done. But watch other videos on my channel if you like AG. Subscribe. I know you might get AG updates, but sometimes I'll do craft videos and videos on tips for craft shows, because if I have more I'll do it again. And I'm sorry there was 12. I couldn't decide the 10 that I actually wanted to share with you guys. Comment down below if you like craft shows and if you've been to a craft show and if you've succeeded or if you're going to a craft show, and give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. Bye!